I feel like it's going to get turned around to this being about you.
100%.
Nobody is bringing this low, but you're doing it yourself. Nobody's.
No, 'cause in the
listen, you've had your time.
like,
Nobody's on you.
Bringing like use, and you should keep your own things. Listen, people wanted to be educated, and then he keeps saying we keep saying things. I've said it once, then I said it to my grandchild the second time. And listen, like I say, if that's one of the. If I slipped up, I slipped up. I've never said.
I asked what you said.
Nobody's talking.
No, but do you know what it is, Paul? I don't even. You just told me. I didn't ask you for that. You know, I was just letting you know the difference. Like I was saying to you about the. You get it.
Tampon, and I think you did know about it because you were in Andy's at the time when it was born.
Yeah, I knew about it. I knew about it, but I didn't speak about it.
Tampon, with respect, please don't sit up here and don't know, like later on that you don't know what was said, because you had enough to say about us in Andy's box.
Of course, I know about it, but I didn't ask to speak about it because I didn't want to speak about it because it wasn't about.
Seeing as you brought it up, can I ask what you said?
Hi, Pearl, you okay?
Hi, Laura.
This app is brutal. You can't say nothing to no one without someone taking offence. And the minute you say to someone something when the colour, you're racist to every colour person. I don't know why everyone says that.
You won't understand, Laura.
I do understand, I totally understand, and that's exactly how it is. No, I really do.
You don't, because you don't experience it. That's why you don't understand it.
Sometimes you've just said that, you won't understand.
Apparently they're racist to every colour person and they don't like colour people. What, because you say one thing, it doesn't mean you don't like them. Look at Pearl. She said something, didn't mean to say it, as you all like came across it. But yet, she's got coloured people in a box. She talks to coloured people.
Who's coloured though? Who's coloured though,
Only
Laura?
me and Tamsin are the only two coloured people on here.
No, we're not even coloured, Princess. I just had to literally educate them on that. They're coloured.
They were bullying vulnerable people on this app fucking day in and day out, putting wrong allegations out there, bullying people. But no, I said one word and the fucking whole app went absolutely do Larry Taff.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I mean. You can't say nothing on this app without everyone saying something.
Yeah, but why do you want to say those things? Why do you want to say them insulting words? Because you're saying we can't say anything. So why do you want to say it? That's what I want to know. Why do you want to say the insulting words?
He didn't mean it as it came
Not you, Paul. I'm talking to Laura. I'm talking to Laura.
He
Not
didn't mean it as it came across.
So why do you want to say it is what I'm saying?
Well, he clearly didn't mean it like that. Like he said to you all, Google
How
it,
do
see what
you
the
know,
meaning is
Laura?
behind
Are
it.
you in his mind? Are you in his mind?
Did he not sit there and say, you all Google it and see what it means?
Yes, it doesn't matter though. That's his way out of it. But that's his way out of it. But how do you know where it came from?
Right or wrong, no one had said nothing about it.
But do you know, like I just said, you won't understand, Laura. Trust me. You won't. And I give you the benefit of the doubt of that. This is what I'm going to say to you. I'm saying, you know what? I understand. You lot won't understand. So I'm not going to get onto you for not understanding. But don't be like, oh, we can't say anything. Don't be like that. Because it's my question is, why do you want to say all those words? Why? If you know it's insulting, why do you want to say it?
Mad at me in the comments for saying coloured. I am sorry about that. Like, I don't want to offend anyone. I haven't came on to offend anyone.
Can I just say, Tampon, it's like I said, it's about all having that intention behind you, right? Now, Corie didn't have that intention to be racist. He said it, he just happened to say a black person, just like many people make that error. That's all it was. He's not a racist person. He wasn't saying what he was saying because of the colour of his skin. And I said it many times, a lot of people don't know the saying, stop acting like an ape, yeah? Or, blah, blah, blah. Google it. There is a saying, and that's exactly how we meant it. In my opinion.
When has he ever used it?
That's why I laughed, because I thought, one sec, can I just say, and that's why I laughed, because I thought to myself, oh, this is shit. He said it's the worst person of all, a troll. Because AR does troll people. You know what I mean? This is going to blow up.
Me too, I knew what was going to happen. Sorry, that was a phone call. Do you know, when I watched that this morning, that was the first thing that crossed my mind. Oh, fuck, here we go again. And you know how it was going to be all over the place, and of all people it was said to, AR.
Exactly, and that's the thing, this is the thing, right? If you not, you can't claim ignorance when you know that anything around that subject, yeah, it's like me being in a room of overweight people, yeah, I'm not gonna make any joke or suggest something that's overweight because I care about that, like not hurting that person's feelings, right? It's the complete disregard and lack of like You know that you don't do that. We had this for months and months and months. We know we've had it for months and months. They know, they've watched what happened with you, yeah.
And for it to still you keep saying, you know, they make this mistake over and over again. He said it to a black person by mistake. He didn't look at him thinking he's a black person.
You're not listening to what I'm saying.
You're having a go at someone who said it in error to the wrong person.
But, and this is what you need to listen to. Yeah? What you're not listening to is this. He like if he had done this and there hadn't been the hubbub and people don't know that we find the whole thing around monkeys offensive, that's a good excuse. But like I've said, he watched the whole trauma with Pearl. He's watched us. He's watched people constantly say, "Don't do the primate thing around black people."
This is my
and
this
he's
is my
still
point.
done it. That's reckless.
Devin, listen, exactly. This is my point. He did watch all this happen to Pearl and that. It would be stupid to be saying that and being racist, right? Really stupid. He's not silly, right? He's going to Big Brother house. That's why, in my opinion, there was no racial tension there. He just happened to say it's the wrong person. So you keep saying he must be silly. Yeah, he is silly. It was a mistake. You're having to go at a mistake. You know, it doesn't make sense what you're saying right now.
Can I just say something, right?
He's not going to be racist knowing what happened to Pearl. No one's going to the house.
See, last night, I came into Katie and Angie's live with Corie. Corie was sitting there, and I said, Corie, what you did was disgusting. It was wrong. I was like, but you said sorry. What more do you want? I was like, AR trolls. He's obviously pushed him to it. Blah blah blah. AR.
Yeah, I got a warning.
AR came in last night, right, and demanded an apology out of me because obviously he wasn't trolling him before. He was muted, so yeah, that was fine. Everyone in the boxes last night had me in tears. I turned around and says, they said they branded Corie a racist for an accident, right? So I was said in another situation, if someone makes a mistake and says something, are they branded a racist for the rest of their life? I was called stupid. I was called a moron. They twisted my words. Last night they had me in tears, and I was like, I'm genuinely asking a question. I'm not. Do you know what I mean? And like they said I was disgusting for backing Corie. I was like, not once I backed Corie. I said he shouldn't have said that. I think, but the man said sorry. What more do you want from him? Same with Pearl. What more do you want from Pearl?
But that's the thing.
Blood, do you know what I mean? Like,
question for Devin. If I can have Devin's attention for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I reckon sometimes people do make mistakes in the spur of the moment, and then they realize they made a mistake. And once you apologize, I think that's it. But that's I reckon that's my character. I'm sure this is just keeps going on and on and on. I mean, a stop is a stop, innit? It's not going to carry on for months, is it?
He did actually try and say sorry though, and said he didn't mean it like that, and he wouldn't let him say sorry.
It will carry on for months when you've got people like Devin on the app who are making themselves a victim over everything that's said. It's never been directed to Devin. Devin's been here every time something said something or slipped on the tongue, and he makes himself a victim. It's people like that who are going to make you go on for months and months.
Maybe stop saying racist things. It's very simple. Maybe
don't tell me you've never had to slip of the tongue in your life.
You're so offended at me being offended by racism. Well, let me tell you this. I'm not going to stop being offended by racism. You fucking hate me. Stop saying racist shit.
You know what? You need to
I don't think it was racist. It was a slip of the tongue.
Nothing.
It was an innocent slip of the
nothing.
tongue.
Remove me from the box then. I ain't shutting up. You lot ain't getting away with it. Pure and simple. Catch me.
Excuse me.
Catch me.
Suck out. You lot ain't getting away with it.
I'm hella respectful, but you lot ain't going to keep taking a piss out of black people. Remove me. What catch
you
me in my
lot
life?
ain't getting away with it. Who's you lot? Explain who you lot
Can you
is.
shut up,
I
please?
agree with you. He should take accountability, and he should.
If you find it offensive, then you're racist. If you find you lot offensive, then that means you've done something wrong. If you don't find it offensive, you're not racist. Catch me in my fucking life. This ain't fucking
the only one who finds it offensive.
ain't happening.
Oh my God, well said. Will you shut the fuck up? Oh, I'm going. Oh, you know what? I'm sure we're gonna have this debate for the next fucking 2 years. Bye.
Pearl?
Why is it why people can't be held accountable
Pearl,
when
will
they
you
say
do me a
something
favour,
racist?
please?
1 minute, princess, please. Yes, Snowflake.
Do me a favour, please. Everyone's using your platform to make you look like a clown. Drop
we're not.
drop everybody. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the other people that's coming up and talking about saying you're this and you're that and you're the other, drop them all. Don't entertain them because they're going to talk about you anyhow, Pearl. Do not let them talk about you on the platform.
Everybody, can do me a favour? Corey's here. If he wants to speak, you can. It's entirely up to you. If you want to put your side, you've been spoke about all morning, you can put your side across.
I can't because you're turning my microphone off.
Right, stop it then. Stop with the fucking microphones this morning. I'm not in the mood. Stop. Let me speak.
So again, last night there was an argument in between me and AR. I offered AR an apology twice. He decided to spit at the camera, call me a fat CUNT and end his life, and then decided that he wanted to keep it going throughout the day. As I said, I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I didn't say it, because I did say it. So I'll stand on merit. I'll apologise to anybody that was offended by it, but it certainly wasn't.
You apologise to Corey. You apologise to all your this is what I said to him last night. What do you want from this man? He said sorry. You were up in the box and you asked for everyone to be dropped.
I offered him an apology again when he was in boxes with other people, but there were so many other people in there, and they just went for me like a pack of wolves as soon as I went in.
Did.
It was like a fucking witch hunt, and yeah, Angie, I felt what you felt last time, darling. Fuck me. Sorry, not Angie. Fucking.
Well, listen, I just want to say it outright. You done what I done. You said a word to the wrong person. So how can I pass judgment on anybody for doing it once, doing exactly the same thing what I've done, but I did not make. Who's turned the comments off? Put the comments back on.
Well, even Canadian Angie said last night, how do we move forward from here? And not one person. There were I was called a racist enabler for saying about Corey. It was disgusting last night. So it was. Canadian Angie kept saying, how do we move forward? But they kept going on and on and on. Everyone's racist. We're all racist. I said, you cannot. I genuinely ask questions.
There's no reason to move forward here, though. Ginger, there's no way to move forward.
It's not racist.
Just don't go live with him again, Corey.
When I said it the second time, I called one of them who come at me over the time.
Good morning.
Who's speaking? Sorry.
That's all right. It's me. My mind is my battlefield. Hi. You probably want my age. I'm 38 years old.
I always want to ask you for your age.
Oh well. Most people do straight away. They're like age, name, race, pronoun.
What you doing?
But people want to bring culture into it.
Your age.
Obviously, I'm from an area quite close to Corie. I don't know where Corie is. Ape's a common word round in the South Wales, especially around the Valleys way. And basically, it's another word for twat. So instead of calling someone a twat, you call them an ape. It's part of the culture. It's what we do down in the Valleys.
Right, okay. Anyway, Corie, can I just
that's
say
a Welsh
something?
thing. I know that.
Corie,
yeah,
can I
so
just
because he said a Welsh slang word, someone's taken it offensive.
Right, Welsh lad. Anyway, Corie, the thing, what really pissed me off is after the fact that you said it, you was like, yeah, I've said it, and what kind of thing, like you was proper. Kind of being a bit of a dick. Let me finish, and then you can answer me back because I have messaged you saying I am fucking upset. And then obviously I've messaged you, and then I've seen another video of you ringing your friend and saying, "Is this word racist?" And then you go to say, "Well, he is," and stop yourself, and then come and look at the camera, right? So you clearly wanted to say it again, which really, really fucking pissed me off. It's like, hang on a minute, everyone's saying, you can't make a justification for what you've said. You've said it. You've said what you've said. Firstly, you didn't give a shit, and then obviously you've seen the repercussions from people going at you, and then you've said, okay, I'm sorry, I'm offended, and then you're bringing your age into it, saying I'm young, I make mistakes. At your fucking age, I had a child and a fucking mortgage. It doesn't mean age doesn't matter what you fucking say. It's what pissed me off more is when you rang your friend and then you were going to say it again to your friend over the phone.
Wow. Corie, do you want to reply to that?
No, funny.
Do you know what I think the problem is? I think in this day and age, so many people, I don't agree with what Corie said, and it was wrong. But I think in this day and age, there's so many words that people can find offensive, even if there's no offence behind the situation or behind the word, there was no malice behind that, you've still said something wrong. There was a lady on here that was coming up using the word coloured. To me, in my area, that's completely wrong. You say black person or white person. If you call someone coloured, you're not pink or purple. You're black or white. Yeah. I think you've used the wrong terminology. Lots of people are saying, "Oh, you've apologised," blah blah blah. If you break a play and then say sorry to it, it doesn't fix it, does it? I think it's your way of going about things now is that you need to accept you've said something wrong. Yes, you've apologised. The man don't want to accept your apology, whatever. Just move on from it.
Just move on and don't say it again.
I think that's the best solution.
Does anybody else in the boxes want to say anything except for Cora? You stay there, me baby, just because there's loads of people waiting to get in.
I think when people apologise, just leave it at that. Don't discuss it. Don't go on about it. Just leave it at that, because it will continue.
That's how it escalates. Yeah.
Continue and continue. And today I've got to just tell everybody, well, everyone knows, there's so many protests going on in the UK. You must remember there are ill people, there's disabled people, there's old people. Please be aware of them and think about them. And this is just getting out of hand. It's getting silly. It's just tit for tat, tit for tat. You says this, he says that, the other one says the other thing, and there's so many lives is going to be taken in the future because of all stupidness. Please, Pearl.
Maybe.
I think it was the behaviour afterwards.
I actually came up just to say to everyone to
what
stay
he said
safe tonight
yeah, and what I
because of
said
the riots. There's a lot going on tonight,
Yeah,
which
there's
is a bit
too much
worrying.
going on for having all this talk on your platform, Pearl. Believe me.
Well,
And
listen,
I'm
Rihanna, whoever's in the boxes, I'm going to let everybody have the say before I come offline.
Listen, God bless
If you take it
everyone.
back,
Take care and stop arguing, please.
If you take it back and Corey said that in a general conversation.
One second, Welsh lad. Mods, do me a favour, except for Corey, everybody who's had the same, drop them in and start rotating the box.
I'm going to jump out anyway. Next time, maybe, if you're having an argument with somebody, call him a dick or call him a cunt. Don't call him something that you know is going to be fucked up.
And
But if Corey said that in a general conversation and AR wasn't in the box, there wouldn't be a problem. If Corey literally said that in a general conversation as he was in, and AR wasn't there wouldn't have been all this hypocrisy. There wouldn't have been all this drama. It just happened, AR was in the box.
Can I just say one thing before I jump down? We are all the same race. We are all the same. We are just different shades of melanin. We are all the same race. So all this, like, it gets really aggravating for me because you people can say Black Lives Matter. If white people stood up and said white lives matter, we're all labelled racist. All lives matter. We are all the same. We are just different shades of melanin, and that is that.
Hey, Pearl.
Right, Pearl, it's been a while.
How you doing?
Yeah, I just want to say I'm massively proud of you for a start, right? Anyway, as I was saying, I wanted to say I was massively proud of you because last time we spoke, if you remember rightly, it was to do with exactly the same situation that you were in, yeah? And look how well you've turned that back round, yeah?
Respectfully, it's not about Pearl though. She hasn't done
Sorry,
nothing.
Torian, if you just give me a 1 second, yeah? FYI, what was said last night through Corey was out of concept. Exactly the same as you. He did nothing wrong and tried to apologise. Tori and I 100% understand that racism is a big thing at the moment, but we're not all the same.
Crazy Lou, respectfully, what you're saying is not making sense right now, babe.
A lot of things don't make sense that you say, but we still listen, so we allow it.
Babe? You actually look a bit
anyway,
like
Pearl,
Judge. I'm not going to lie.
you're doing great. Don't let anyone fill your head with crap, right?
All right, babe. Bye, Luke the Judge. Let's not Luke the Judge a little bit.
Anyways, I just want to say something. First of all, where's Leanne gone? I wanted to speak to her. I just wanted to say, no one's not saying that all lives don't matter. We're just saying that how can all lives matter if black lives don't matter, babe? So, and number two, we're not all the same race. I don't really get that statement, but respectfully, that's not true. And also, Corie, obviously, you know, Corie, I don't have an issue with you, but I'm not going to lie, I'm very, very, very disappointed in that video. Like, I was even going to message you, but I just ain't got around to doing it. I think people need to stop saying, oh, he's apologized, let's accept it. We got to understand that just because something's happened and people has now apologized, we don't have to accept it straight away. Yes, AR is a dickhead. I don't like AR myself, but it still doesn't excuse that he is a black man and was called an ape. So let's just what do you mean, oh my God?
Not being funny, but what's been said about what he done to Corie then? Come on, he spat at the camera.
Respectfully, Sarah, like I said, you haven't even let me land. You just huffed and puffed and interrupted me.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know. I thought my mic was off.
Pardon?
I thought my mic was off.
No, babe, your mic is definitely on. Oh, God. Anyways, look, as I was saying, Corie, because I'm talking to Corie here, when you do something, people don't necessarily have to accept your apology straight away. Do you get what I'm saying? Yes, AR is a big dick, 100%, but at the end of the day, a black man was offended. Yes, she may have tried to apologize. I wasn't in the live, so I don't know. But at the same time, even, it's like if something happens, someone says something to me and they try to apologize, more time I don't want to hear it. Do you get what I'm saying? So I think my best advice to you, yes, you've tried to apologize. Maybe just jump in his DM, speak to him and whatever in it. I don't know what on his side, what he's not going to, if he's going to accept it or not. But please, guys, stop making excuses. Corie said what he said. Do you get what I'm saying? So let's stop with the, but he's apologized. Respectfully, that doesn't matter.
Sorry, I was just shouting at the dog.
You finished Torian or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Can I just come in and
your
say
cheeky
something
shit?
quick?
Sorry, what?
Don't drop me, you cheeky shit.
Ew, no, you've got a violation.
I know, one sec.
Hi, Pearl. Hi. Hi, everyone. I've just come to say, I had a conversation with my friend last night. She's a person of colour. She's been in the Dominican Republic for the past 2 weeks on holiday, so she doesn't really know what's been going on in the UK. And a question she asked me last night was, is there people in the UK that would have a problem with me if I walk down the street? And I said, currently, yeah, mate, and I hate to be the person to tell you that. So, Corie, what I'm saying is, with everything that's going on at the moment, you've not just offended AR, you've offended a lot of people. It was the wrong word to say, and going forward, just be careful of the words that you are using.
It wasn't said like that.
It doesn't matter whether it was said like that. Currently, there is a massive race issue going on due to an incident that has gone on regarding misinformation. And what is going on in the world now, you can't be going round saying anything like that because you are offending a whole group of people, not a single person. Because I'm not being funny.
But it's a well-known saying, people are aping around. I don't think he meant it racist.
He said the word ape to a black person. It doesn't matter whether it was meant racist.
I've got a black niece and nephew, and we mess around calling them come here, me little blackie Chan and stuff like that. I've got black friends.
Well, you shouldn't be saying that.
And I say my N-word to them, and they do not care. They laugh at me, going, "Oh, look, you little wiggets! Who are you to say my niece and nephew are bothered by it? Who are you? You ain't black."
Are you all right? So you're racist.
Am I all right? Then my niece and nephew, dickhead. It's jokes.
You're racist to your own
black friends like that, you fucking idiot. If they're not bothered by it, then why are you bothered by it? They're not bothered, man. You're just hating as a white person. Oh, cool, Black Lives Matter. That's all you fucking do, you muppet.
I don't care about. I'm all lives matter. Listen,
Yeah, of course you are.
I am.
Meeting with you. And Hayley, how is that okay? You're calling your nieces and nephews that.
This is what's wrong with the world.
Disgusting. Honestly, you're disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. You're a grown-ass woman talking to your nieces and nephews in that way.
If you even think that's acceptable to say anywhere, like this is the problem. You shouldn't be saying it anywhere. Never mind to your nieces and nephews.
And no, we can't just move on. We need to hold white people accountable.
I need to go because I'm gonna lose my account and I've got stuff to stream later. If you want to follow me, I'll be streaming all the stuff that's going on and giving my opinion. I'm completely anti-racist. I don't agree with it. Corey, don't say what you said, especially when there's race riots going on up and down the country.
Calling a black person an ape is not okay, and it will never be okay, and you need to be counselled and held responsible, and I don't forgive you. Sorry.
Right, can I just chime in? Why does that woman, don't know who that woman is, why does she think it's acceptable to tell children, her nieces and nephews, who sound younger, that it just don't sound right. That's not acceptable. You can't be saying that to someone younger than you.
No, I agree. That's out of order.
Literally, your black nieces and nephews are fighting the world, fighting racism outside and inside their homes. That's disgusting.
Yeah, in a place where they should feel safe with their own family members.
And if you think that's banter, you're sick in the head.
It's not banter. It's disgusting. You do not say that.
Or you should be cancelled because how are you going to call a black man an ape and think
Can I just say something real quick?
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
It's crazy that there's a racism live being run on someone that was so racist before. Whether she said sorry or whatever, it doesn't make it any better. Like, if I get angry, I don't look at someone's skin colour and personally.
Why
did they kick him out? Why did
they let him in and have the say? Kicked him out, put him back in.
Yeah, but Champ, come back.
AR wasn't annoyed, was alright to call a white person an albino though.
Can you control these mods? They keep muting us. They keep kicking us out. Any black person that comes on here and has something to say about it, they get kicking us out.
I know you removed me because you didn't like what I was saying, but all I was... No, I didn't say... I didn't mention the name. I didn't say Pearl. I didn't mention the name. I just said... I know the person that removed me didn't like what I was saying, but I was speaking the truth. Like, I see what happened with you before. I see what happened with Corey last night, and there's no excuses to say that. Like, to hear that AR apparently pushed him. How can you push someone towards racism? If you're racist, you're racist.
But what I said about Corey was, like, I said the word that I wasn't, it didn't mean I was racist.
No, but am I right or am I wrong? Like, if you think that if another person of any colour is attacking you, if you feel the best way to attack back is looking at their skin colour, you're naturally racist.
He didn't, and that's what everybody's not getting. He done what I done, just reacted with a term that he uses, and if that doesn't make you racist.
Pearl, in London where I'm from, if you call someone that, one, you are a racist, and two, you'll get your head kicked in. Like, where I'm from in London, you're fucked. Like, you can't talk like that. You can't talk like that.
Like me, I said that word all the time.
If you call someone a monkey, an orangutan, an ape, you know exactly what you're doing.
You can't turn around and say you're sorry and then start naming burgers, Adele burgers and all that. And then you wonder how you get called racist. You wonder how you get called racist.
The word sorry, apparently the word sorry should just be, like, cut it there. He said sorry, let's move on. But we shouldn't just move on because this app is sickening for racism. And every time someone does it, they should be cancelled. Yourself, you got Clar, you got Elphaba, you got this Corey now, and the list just keeps adding on.
Right. The thing is, you can't say you're sorry and then say things about your burgers and that, and then think you can say that's all right. That's just, you've just been racist and you're trying to laugh at it and make a joke about it. But racist hasn't been a joke anywhere. This is getting out of hand. It's getting well out of hand, and I'm a white man. And this is well out of hand, this now. Mm-hmm. It's every single day there's something about racist on this app, and it's getting too far now.
I'm white too, and we live in a world where if someone says something, a lot of people will get branded with the same brush. Like, I'll be painted with the same brush as every other white
Are you
person because they're
listening? I'll have to
racist.
shut this down. My card machine won't work. So listen, Miss Red's on, and I'm sure this will carry on all day on our debates. But I'm sorry, my card machine won't work because I'm on a live. So I'm going to have to
I'd
end
love
the
to have
live.
got my 10-year-old son in here because he would have told you all that